Today let's see how we can store JSON objects in our device locally using Ionic's own Ionic Storage library. Since Ionic 2 uses browser to render the application, we have access to browser-based storage engines like local storage, WebSQL and IndexedDB. But they are not reliable storage engines. Operating system may wipe out the data mysteriously anytime. So, Ionic Storage uses storage engines on priority and its availability. For example, if SQLite is present, then it will use that storage engine. If not, it will maybe make use of its next priority, that is maybe local storage and IndexedDB or WebSQL. Well, on devices, it will prioritize the use of SQLite. So let me install that plugin and expose its availability to Ionic Storage library. So on devices, it will prioritize using SQLite or local storage and IndexedDB, because if the operating system, however, decides to clear off the data due to low disk space, then it might even erase the data present inside local storage and IndexedDB, but not inside SQLite. Well, while running it on the web, maybe as a progressive web app, this storage plugin attempts to prioritize the use of IndexedDB and then to WebSQL and then local storage. So let me run this application quickly. Let me access the application on the web itself. You can try it on your native device using Ionic Run Android. So this is our application. Let me add the storage library to app.module.ts first, because we need to specify it as a provider for our application. It's a very quick tutorial, by the way. I won't be doing any fancy stuffs here. I'll just be showing you how to make use of this Ionic Storage library provided by Ionic itself. I'll simply copy this and paste it inside my home component. You could even write some methods inside another provider and simply make use of the services of that provider. I'll simply implement it inside my home component itself. Now I'll make use of its service, that is this dot the variable storage dot get. I'll give some key name, some random name like my store. Remember, this returns a promise, so I'll be using dot then, and then I'll access the returned data, that is the promise, resolved promise data. I'll simply output the data to the console just to show you what will be there in data when we have not yet initiated this my store key. That is, we have not stored anything inside that key. Using that key, so in that case the data returns null. So remember, initially it will be null. Now I'll quickly design a basic ugly looking input form. Remember, to use ng model we need to have name attribute here. So I'll give the model name as company and a label. and a button, simple default Ionic button. Let me have a click. I'll pass company value to this save method when the user clicks on this add button. So let me define the method save. Before that, let me comment this out. Let me define this method called save. This method is to set data to my storage, that is with the key my store. So this dot store dot get, first I'll get because I need to add my values to existing stored value, stored data. So I'll first get whatever is already present inside my storage engine. If this data is not equal to null, that means there are some data already. In that case, I'll simply push my new value to that data and then store it back using set method. Specify the key, that is my store, comma, and then pass in the new value. That's it. Else, if this is the first data you are inserting, then let me take a temporary array variable here and then push the new value into that array and then set that value as my store key. That's it. Let us check this out on the browser. So we have null, that means we don't have any data yet. I'll type Microsoft and then hit add, and then the null should go and Microsoft should appear. Okay, now let me add another console statement here, because to let us know the value has been added, the new data has been added. Okay, looks fine now. Still the value Microsoft should persist, and it's there, Microsoft. So let me add Google or Oracle. Let me add Oracle. Okay, data added Oracle. Refresh. Microsoft and Oracle are already present. Let me add. So you can also see Ionic Storage driver is present, the message. So let me take a variable called items and then assign this data to this variable items and then display it on the view. Let item of items and then display each item. Okay, looks fine, and it's working. Microsoft Oracle. Let me remove this. The world is your oyster. Let me add Google. Yeah, data added Google. Let me refresh this. Microsoft, Oracle, and Google. Let me add Apple now. Data added Apple. Refresh, and it's present in our list. Some other methods we could use with this storage is remove, specify the key, and that value with that key will be removed. Clear clears everything. Length shows the length of the value present inside. Keys returns the keys, and the two methods get and set, which we saw in this video tutorial. On the device, note that it will use SQLite if it's present. For that we need to add SQLite plugin, which you saw in the beginning of this video. To install that, remember Cordova plugin, add Cordova-SQLite-storage. This plugin must be added. If it's present, Ionic Storage will prioritize this storage engine and use it, or else it will fall back to maybe local storage or IndexedDB, because the Chrome browser, that is the browser, provides this storage. Local storage, I guess it allows up to 5 MB of data. That's it. If you exceed that, your app is in danger maybe. So this is simple quick tutorial about persisting your data locally on your device. Going forward, we will see how to access and store remote data, maybe using MongoDB and Node.js. So please share this video with your friends and colleagues on your social profiles like Facebook, Reddit, Stack Overflow, etc. And stay subscribed to our blog technotip.com and to our YouTube channel. And please do not forget to like this video on YouTube. Thank you.